Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show. Today, Iggy Azalea's Paparazzi blow up. Find out what set the fancy singer off. And she's out of prison and speaking out. Real-life Hot Topic rapper Remy Ma is here. Plus, celebrity chef Mario Batali is here heating up the Wendy kitchen. Now, here's Wendy.
I'm not sure. I'll explain. Let's get started. It's time for Hot Topics. Remy Martin knows that this is a live show, right? Because right now she's pulling a CP time. If you know her, text her and let her know she's up after Hot Topics. Oh, I didn't watch any TV last night. I was on the phone with my comedy friend Lunel for like an hour and a half. There she is. Just talking. Just talking and formulating, you know. She is going to actually be joining me on stage. We're doing a comedy night in Jersey. I know people here in the tri-state area have been asking about it. And we're gonna be over at NJ Pack on November 15th. So me and Lunel, yeah, November 15th, yes. That's in Newark. So we weren't talking about the jokes. We were just talking like two women, but we were also formulating like, what are you gonna wear? What are you gonna wear? What are you gonna wear? I'll tell you what I want to wear. I want to wear that Beyonce glittery cat suit that I've been telling you I want to wear. I want to wear that. See you in Jersey. Anyway, so I missed out on Dancing with the Stars last night, but apparently Jessie J was one of the judges, and you know, they've been like using other people's celebrities and stuff, you know, to sit at the judges' table. Kevin Hart did it already. Anyway, started with a great performance she did, and then although that's a good outfit to wear when you tell jokes too. Anyway, she's so cute. I like her so much. Alphonse Ribeiro ditched the Carlton dance, even though it's always entertaining and never gets old to me. But he decided to be serious and do like a tango. He's gonna win. Some people say that the Duck Dynasty girls, by the way, the smoke is the dancers, the powder. You use powder so your hands are not sweaty. Anyway, some people say that the Duck Dynasty daughter's going to win. I say, nope, it's still gonna be Alphonse Ribeiro. He's a trained dancer. He's been on Broadway and he's charming. Everybody loves Carlton. But I must say, the best thing that apparently happened last night on Dancing with the Stars is my Tony's audition tape was released. And just take a look at this.
This is Tony's audition tape.
The people would tell you about me. Probably I'm one of the bad boys of ballroom dancing. Because, as I said, I have a strong...
what was I wearing?
Personality, that type of thing.
Tony, on account of I'm always giving you the business, this time I'm gonna let you breathe. Dancing with the Stars, by the way, returns next Monday at 8 on ABC. All right, so now, this Iggy Azalea's career is really on fire. 4 months ago, a lot of people didn't even know who she was. And all of a sudden, she's like #1 on everyone's tongue. Even older people know, like my mother and father, they know who Iggy Azalea is. They know the Fonzie song. Well, apparently, the nominations for the American Music Awards were released, and she got the most out of everybody, 6. Yeah, she's on fire! And now that she's a big star, she needs to learn how to conduct herself around the paparazzi. Take a look at what happened after the paparazzi followed her into the grocery store, where, by the way, they were laying down on the floor waiting to, you know, I guess jump out and take her picture, and then they harassed her in the parking lot. Just take a look at this and then we'll talk.
I assaulted him, I spit on him.
Yeah, assault.
Whatever.
You got AIDS?
Don't. Okay.
I got AIDS now. Maybe I got Ebola.
Okay. I hope you have Ebola. I hope you die.
You wanted to be a celebrity. You wanted to be a celebrity. You wanted to be a celebrity. You want to
Stop it.
She's gonna hit me. She's gonna hit me.
Freaking psycho, stop.
Listen.
You're in a store
Listen.
trying to buy eggs. No,
Listen.
that's not the
That's
way
what
it
they
works,
want. That's what they
sweetheart.
want. That's what they.
That's
You
what
think
they
you're just
want.
gonna get the red
You're
carpet?
pitiful.
You're not
You're
gonna get the red
pitiful.
carpet.
All right, I like Iggy Azalea, but there are a few observations in this video. First of all, when a crazy man is after you, you always put the bag in the crook of your arm. Instead, she was just letting her handbag just sit right there for a grab and run, number one. Number two, Iggy spent way too much time entertaining this guy when all she had to do is just be grateful. Be grateful that her career has taken off like a rocket, turn around, let him take the picture and go. Second of all, her friend allegedly spit on the paparazzi, which to me, spitting on somebody is the height of uncivility. I mean, just disgusting. And then also, look, when somebody's following you and you have a friend and you're in the grocery store, you give your friend the list and you go back to the car and lock the doors. And then you talk on the cell phone to your friend if she needs specifics. No, I don't want just any baked beans. I like bushes. you know? Like, what do you think? I know you're not, Iggy. You need to get it together because that, I mean, you know, people treat you the way you treat them back, even people like obnoxious paparazzi. So, congratulations on your nominations. Now, let's get the rest of the picture together. Well, pull up close to the TV. Boy, do I have a treat for you. I'm not going to tell you what part of this story is the treat, but you're my people, so you will figure it out. Suzanne, they're going to die.
Oh, no.
It looks like Nick Cannon has moved on from Mariah Carey. He's been spotted having dinner with another mystery woman. There he is at dinner. Although, doesn't he look like a Wayne's brother here? Yeah. Look, that's them at dinner. And then after dinner, they went on a late night stroll. There they are, strolling. Now, I know she's not cuter than Mariah, though. I mean, you know, as a woman, that's what we do, whether you want to admit it or not. You know, our men can move on, and all you want to know is, do I look better than her? It's so stupid, but it's a woman thing, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, there they are strolling. And, you know, I think that him squiring around town, I don't know, there's rumors of him cheating throughout the marriage. So to me, he's just doing on the up high what he was probably doing on the down low. Just saying. And I do believe he's going out of his way to show off that he's moved on with his life. He's probably doing that on purpose, kind of jerky, but I guess that's a guy thing. You know, Mariah, on the other hand, we haven't seen her with one man on her arm. And that's fine if you didn't feel, like I feel sorry for Mariah, you know. I feel like all she does is sit in a bubble bath with 2 glasses of champagne. And the rest of the Magnum on the side of the bathtub crying, you know. I don't see her like going on and trying to put on a brave face, even though divorce is really hard. You know, you put on a brave face for the world. But she is on tour. She was performing in China. Take a look at the picture. Merry Christmas, my gift to you. Mariah has this. Look, Mariah, we have something in common. And this right here, I'm gonna let her breathe because I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for her. You know, she's She doesn't, I mean, vocally speaking, people are saying that, you know, her voice has not been the same place. Emotionally speaking, it looks like she probably needs a little bit of help. And she's not realizing, like, how good she is, you know? You know, a lot of people in our meeting this morning were like, well, she's gained a lot of weight. She looks great. She would just, you know, pull it down. She looks great. She's worth a fortune. She's 44 years old. She's got those 2 beautiful twins. Divorce is nothing to be ashamed of. Move on with your life. And I get it. A lot of women don't want to get on the arm of another man, you know, right after, you know, such a situation. But to me, I'd fight fire with fire. Now, this is what I do. I'd stay on that tour, travel with a shrink, so that when I'm not singing, I'm laying on the couch discussing my problems. And then at midnight after the concert, I would put on the best dress I could find and be on the arm of some attractive man, if not for the paparazzi, then for my mental health. Yeah, I would. Poor thing. And nobody likes to be pitied, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting here saying poor thing. That's not a good thing. Clap if you feel sorry for her. Why don't you feel sorry? It's the money thing. Money doesn't buy happiness, though. You know? Anyway, so I was on the phone with Lunel, but I missed T.I.'s wife, Tiny, hitting the road with her friend last night. Did you watch? Oh, my gosh. I got a chance to watch it while I was in hair and makeup this morning. Best new show ever. There's no wig pulling, although there's weave wearing. And there's no fighting and no B-word calling. It reminded me of The Simple Life with Paris and Nicole. That's Tiny, and her best friend is Shekinah, and they are adorable together. They pimped out this tour bus and made it a traveling hair salon. And look, they drive from Atlanta to LA, stopping at all kinds of towns in between, just being funny and ridiculous. This is reality at its best. Take a look.
I'm gonna get this charger, I'm gonna get this. How much we owe y'all? So we can get up out here. We gotta hit the road, man.
That'd be $190.48.
Damn, have you paid for these? Why you
I
trying to
told you
open
to
it?
pay for it.
You need to give me the cash.
No.
See, we left the media at it too early because need to be flipped around. Come walk me to the car.
She has all the money in the world, and she's not paying for the damn snacks. I got it next time.
You in your car and do
No.
You drive, when you drive and you have to
Somebody
take
has
care
to
of
pay.
gas,
Somebody has
you
to
have to
pay.
take care of
You gotta pay. I'm not even gonna argue. Come on. I got my car. It's okay.
Come on.
I got my car. Come on.
We got a long way to go, and we just starting out.
Congratulations, you two. It's just the cutest show ever. There's one thing, don't be offended. I think I need subtitles. Am I the only one who had a difficult time understanding? Clap if you had a difficult time understanding. And we used to have a closed caption TV in our kitchen, but we got rid of it. Damn it, man. Anyway, so it's a cute show. It comes on Monday nights, everyone. It's called Tiny and Shekinah's Weave Trip. It airs Monday nights at 9:30 on VH1. Yeah. Good one. So, all right, People Magazine has a lot of people, or excuse me, Time Magazine has a lot of people outraged because they released the list of the 25 most influential teens. And on the list include the girl who won the Nobel Peace Prize, Malala. The teenage Obama girls. And the controversy, Kendall and Kylie Jenner. Okay, well, let's talk about this. All right, wait, hold on. Clap if you think that they should be on that list. Then the 10 of you are my people. This is why. Now, here I go sticking up for them. Don't count on this all the time. But I can be fair and objective as I sit here in the purple chair. They are influential to teens. Either teen girls want to look like them, or teen girls want to model like that one, or do something with their lips like this one, or dress like them, or they follow them on Instagram, seeing, you know, which one is out with Justin Bieber. I mean, come on. You know, if you're going to be a hater, here are the rules to hate. You've got to be objective in your hate. Tomorrow I might say something horrible about them, but today I'm being objective, and I'm gonna tell you, they should be on this list. That's all. You know? As a matter of fact, I don't even think there should be lists, because that's where the problem starts. There should not be a list for the most influential teens. There should not be a list for the most beautiful people in the world. I mean, I think Penelope Cruz is pretty also. Is she the most beautiful woman in the world? No. But Esquire magazine thinks so. I don't know, why don't we rip up the list and just live? Stupid. You know, Susan Sarandon's been to our show a few times. I always ask her, I like to catch up on her love life, because that's the kind of nosy Jersey girl I am. Well, that's her boyfriend. He's a ping pong magnet. Like, they have a few different businesses together, but one here in Manhattan is this, like, apparently upscale ping pong place where a lot of my staff goes there. They drink beer and play ping pong and stuff. Well, Susan is 68, and her boyfriend Jonathan is 37. But here's the thing. I mean, I don't know how vital you want to be at 68, but I want this kind of vitality. I mean, she has active headlights, if you know what I'm saying. We keep it very cold here in the studio, and every time she comes here, she puts on a silent show. She's juicy still, you know? And she says that when you're in love, age doesn't matter. She says age, color, it doesn't matter, which is a sweet thought, except there's a PS to this. When you're 68 and juicy and your boyfriend is 37, hopefully he has like one divorce and a couple kids under his belt, because children are the thing that's the wall. And we've talked about this in Hot Topics a lot. I just feel that, and I feel like a 37-year-old man, I wouldn't even trust him when he says, no, I don't want kids. I don't want kids. Like, one day, you know, you say that, and then your girl takes the EPT, and it says yes, and you're like, yes! Or, uh-oh. I don't know. I don't know if he has kids. We didn't Google schmoogle or anything like that, but good for her. I'll tell you what, though. If little Kev bought a 68-year-old woman home at 37 years old, and I don't care whether she's worth $300 million or not, I'd be like, can I have a word with you? Who is that? What are you doing? Mommy, that's Susan Sarandon. I don't care if it's Susan Sarandon or Susan Jenkins down the block. No! Unless he has a marriage and divorce under his belt and 3 grandchildren in the other room for me. You know what I mean? That's it. Anyway, she also says that they're not ordinary people. They don't even live together. So I like that, though. You don't have to live with somebody all the time. You know, he has his place, they have their place, and when they get together, they get together. Fine. Is Remy Martin in the building? Somebody just holler back at me. Yes. She's here? Good. Kelly Osbourne is showing off her body, and she says she doesn't care what you think. It's our hot shot of the day. Hit it. That's what I said. All my co-hosts are cheering. Kelly posted that on her Instagram, and she says, it's such a confidence booster. I don't give a bleep. I look good. Yeah. Why? Why is she being so defensive? Nobody said you look bad. And you don't have to stretch your middle out. Guys like a little bit of that in the middle. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you see she's stretching out, girls. We've all done it before. You stretch out and stretch up. Anyway, you look good, Kelly-O. That's my comment. We have more great show for you. Remy's here. From the Chew, celebrity chef Mario Batali's here. Yeah. Mario's gonna show us how to cook up some mouth-watering food. But up next, after spending 6 years in prison, rapper Remy Ma is back on the music scene, and she's gonna sit on the couch and talk about it, so don't go far. Well, this is why I love live TV. Remy is in the building, but she's getting her done did. So she's upstairs pulling it together. In the meantime, you won't complain if I give you more hot topics, will you? I love this stupid show. Stupid. Okay. This fight between Martha Stewart and Gwyneth Paltrow is officially out of control. Now remember, Martha fired shots first by telling Gwyneth to stop trying to be the next Martha Stewart. And then Gwyneth fired back by going behind Martha's back and hiring her ex-CEO to run her, Gwyneth's, website, Goop. So I thought it would be over at this point. I mean, if anything, I'm blaming Martha for this whole thing because she fired first, number one. And number two, she's older. Like, Martha, you're almost 80 years old, acting like you look good, though. I mean, remember, you gotta compartmentalize your hate. Remember, now she's a fabulous looking woman, but she's acting like a petulant child. And I'll tell you what happened, okay. Martha is now mocking Gwyneth about her conscious uncoupling from Chris Martin, her soon-to-be ex-husband. In the latest edition of Martha's magazine, she calls her new pie recipe conscious coupling of flavors and ingredients. Well, you haven't heard nothing yet. Come on now. Every Thanksgiving table should be blessed with the presence of a long married pair who bring out the best in each other, are completely enamored despite their differences, and leave every other guest thinking, I'll have what they're having. Our holiday pies honor such partnerships, each spotlighting the perfect marriage of crust and filling, so there's a pleasant mix of textures and flavors in every bite. Are you serious? Are you serious? And this is what I was saying earlier about money does not buy happiness, because clearly this is a miserable old woman. I'm just saying. I'll run the stats. Okay, so now they're both single, so that's equal. You know, they'll both probably be spending Thanksgiving not alone, but, you know, with friends, but, you know, nobody to, you know, put it down. Martha is worth $300 million, and Gwyneth is worth $60 million. Martha is like 5 times her age and still acting like, very unattractive, just very unattractive. That's it. I've run out of stories. All right, Remy, I hope you're ready, because you're on next. Welcome back. Hip-hop fans around the world are really excited that our first guest is back on the music scene. She's a Grammy-nominated rapper, and after spending 6 years in prison, she's back with a brand new mixtape. It's called I'm Around. Please welcome rap star Remy Ma. So, where do we start? Why don't you put your feet on those feet, and we can give you some shoe cam. Nice. Nice.
Thank you.
So we thought we almost missed you. Traffic?
No, traffic was crazy.
Yeah?
Crazy, crazy.
Did you bring your husband, Papoose?
I brought my husband.
Excellent. Is your kid here also? I know.
No, he's in school. He's in school.
Jason.
Jace. Well, it's Jason, but we call him Jace.
Yeah, he's 14 like mine.
You know, when they get a certain age, they want you to call them by their special name.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he's cute.
Thank you.
So I heard that you watched the show while you were in prison.
Yes.
And that this was a destination place for you when you got out.
Not only was it a destination place, it was the root of a couple of physical altercations.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
I mean, it's one TV and there's 60 women.
Oh.
And we only get to watch it certain times. And I was like, I'm watching Wendy. We're watching it.
So I was trying to think, like if I went to prison, what would I do first when I got out? What did you do?
I took a shower. No, seriously. Seriously, for 6.5 years, I took a shower with shoes on because you don't want to step on the floor.
And you can't touch the
You can't
walls?
touch the walls. So I was just in the tub, like, you know, just rubbing my hand on the tiles. It was crazy.
What'd you eat first?
Popeyes.
And how fast did you go get your hair done?
Oh, that was waiting at the house. That was after I got out the house. That was immediately.
Remy, do you have any regrets?
I believe everyone who's been through any type of turmoil in their life have regrets. You think of, if I would have did this, if I could have did this, or I should have did this, it'd be a different outcome. But I definitely know that keeping a smaller circle and people that you know and you trust and that love you genuinely, unconditionally, don't have ulterior motives, like it just made me more wiser to my surroundings. I'm not so like, oh sure, come on, let's go. Like a little bit more.
For those of you watching who might not be familiar with Remy, I know you're familiar with the song Lean Back. That's her. I know you're familiar with Conceited. I know you're familiar with Put Your Right Hand Up, whatever, keep it popping. And I also heard that there's a pending lawsuit from your friend.
No, it was settled.
It was settled.
Yeah.
So I wanted to just remind people, I'm just gonna skate over it, what you did, because people are probably watching, some people, and saying, what'd she do?
Okay.
She and her best friend left a...
Not best friend, but go ahead.
Okay. She and a girl who she's friends with left a party many, many years ago, and Remy was missing $3,000 out of her handbag. And she accused her friend, and there was a tussle, and the gun went off, and her friend was shot in the stomach. And so she was sentenced to 8 years, Remy, but you did 6 and a little change, right?
4 months, 5 days, 18 minutes.
Did you get any tattoos?
No, I didn't get any tattoos. I'm not really a tattoo person, but definitely that's not a place where you would just want to go and let someone tattoo you up.
Yes. Now, I see you and your husband, Papoose, on the cover of Sister Sister magazine. Aww. Sister to Sister, there they are.
Yeah. It's my dad.
I mean, and it's like, it's such a love story because you all weren't married when you went in. You married?
We were planning to get married, but I think my wedding was supposed to be April 27th, and I went in at March 27th.
Damn.
So we weren't able to do it. Dresses picked out, everything, location. But what people don't understand sometimes, before you get married, you have to have your marriage certificate, and you usually just sign it on the day of your wedding. So that's the one that's on your certificate. So we already had that, and we just filled it out, and we never had a wedding.
Did you have conjugal visits?
We had conjugal visits.
How did you... seriously, how do you maintain a successful marriage when one partner is away?
I believe that me being away actually probably brought us closer than we would be if I was home and never went through that. For the simple fact that it made us understand like how precious we were to each other. We couldn't just see each other when we wanted, couldn't talk to each other when we wanted, couldn't sleep with each other when we wanted to. So any time that we did have together, we really cherished it. We didn't want to waste any time arguing because I don't know when I'm going to be able to call you again.
Yeah.
And we just always made it, we don't hang up with an argument. We don't hang up being upset or just on a good note. And it really made us appreciate each other.
Now, how do you maintain your mother role You know, because when you went in, your son, our boys are the same age, so I know, yeah, he's 7. At 7 years old, they clung to us, right? At 14, they don't want to be bothered.
Exactly.
So how did you maintain that relationship?
I definitely stayed in contact with him. He came up when he wasn't in school, and my mom, you know, played a really big role in his life. I thank my mom so much. There's none like her. And it's like a different kid. When I left, he was 7 years old. He's 14. And I watch him every day in the house, and I just be like, who is this person? I'm starting to learn, you know, things that he likes, things that he doesn't like.
Voice changing?
Little sleeping habits, weird stuff, his dirty boxes in the bathroom.
Exactly. So did you get any relationships while you were in that you were going to maintain, like lifelong sisterhood now that you're out?
What's so crazy is so many people that believe that if someone's in prison, they're a bad person, that's it, because that's the stigma that society has on us. But I definitely met friends that we've been through so much. We was all away from my children, away from my families, doing hard time, and I can't be in contact with them, though, due to my parole stipulations.
Oh, I didn't know that, really?
Yeah, you can't have
well,
contact
let me ask
with anyone.
you, did anybody visit you that we know other than Papoose, like Fat Joe? Did anybody?
No, Joe didn't come, but I did more so phone calls with people. Like, you know, I spoke to him on the phone, I spoke to DJ Khaled on the phone, you know, 50 Cent, he sent me wonderful letters for my appeal, like personally signed them saying, like, you know, if you grant her appeal, she'll be fine, I'll make sure, you know, things like that. And Keisha Cole, you know, she gave me thousands and thousands of dollars, like, this is for your son, this is for your lawyer. And that to me meant more than just coming to visit me.
When we come back, there are a couple of things I want to talk to you about. I still want to talk to you about your music.
Okay.
I know you have the mixtape.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about this relationship with Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
And I also want to ask you, do you have any advice for Teresa in Jersey who's about to go in? I'll explain. Next. Remy Ma is here. Congratulations on your mixtape.
Thank you.
Tell us a little something about it.
It's just something that I want to put out for my fans and for the people that have been waiting 6.5 years for me to put out music while I'm working on the album.
Yeah.
So it's just something to put out there.
Nice, nice. On the internet, it was saying constantly that you had a problem with Nicki Minaj and she had a problem with you. Can you clear that up?
That's not true.
What is true?
We speak often, and I'm very proud of her, and she wishes me the best, and I wish her the best all the time.
Nice, 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 nice. Now, Teresa, in New Jersey, the Jersey Housewives, she and her husband have been sentenced to some prison time. She's going in January, 15 months, and then he'll stay with the girls, and then when she comes out, he goes into prison. As a woman, and a mother, she's got a 14-year-old and a 5-year-old and 2 in between. What advice would you give her?
Just as much as she can, stay on the phone with them, write them letters, you know, have people bring them to see her as much as she can, because you don't know, but your children be upset. They feel like, why did you do this? If you knew you were going to be away from me, why did you do this? Yeah. They don't really realize, you know, the logistics and things that's behind it that you really don't know is going to affect people that love you. So I would just definitely tell her, as much as she can, try to communicate with her children. Don't lie to them.
Don't lie. Okay. Everyone knows that this woman is one of the best rappers in the world. She writes her own music, and she does a really good freestyle. So, off the top of your head, I'm going to be showing you some words, and you incorporate the words that I show you, into the freestyle. We played this with Common. He was able to do it. No pressure there. Ready? Music, please.
Okay. They asking me to do a book and then a movie. I told them, I'm telling y'all, I got a regular size booty. So what you really want to do me? Ask them who's the best female rapper, they gon' pick me. That's just the facts. Shout out to Nicki.
Oh.
Yeah. And now that I'm free, all these chicks out here dying to be me. Rest in peace. And stop hating on Wendy, stop it. Y'all just mad cause she put you in Hot Topic. Yeah. And I ain't gotta prove it. Y'all see it. Let me tell y'all how you doing.
Oh! Thank you so much for stopping by. It's so good to see you again. Good luck with everything. Remy's new mixtape is called I'm Around. It comes out later this week. Up next, everybody, celebrity chef Mario Batali is here. We're gonna cook together in the Wendy kitchen. Our next guest, everybody, is one of the best chefs in the world, and you can see him weekdays on The Chew. His new book is called America Farm to Table, and it's in stores now. Please say hello to Mario Batali. Mario. Always nice to see you.
It's an honor to be here.
So before we get started, I wanted to give you a little shoe cam.
Okay.
Step on those feet.
I do.
I must say, and if you're not familiar with Mario's obsession with orange Crocs, well, he has one.
It's a healthy obsession, though.
Yes.
I mean, you wear fancy shoes.
Yes.
I wear less expensive fancy shoes.
And they're always orange, and
Yes.
I heard that they've discontinued those.
They discontinued this particular color of orange, so I asked them to create just a few more pairs to last me the rest of my life.
So, how many pairs do you have?
I got 200.
200. Perfect. What are
So
we
if I
making?
use one a year, I live to 270 or something like that.
Yes, you've got a lifetime
Exactly.
supply. What is this? What are we doing?
We're making carrot frittelle, which is a simple antipasto or first course. This is my first book where I'm not really making Italian, fancy, elaborate recipes. These are simple recipes based on farms that I traveled around the country to visit the farmer, discuss their products, find out about their family, find out about their story, and then make all these really delicious things.
Nice. So what do we have?
So we have shredded carrots, and as always with any recipe, you can sub whatever you want. If you didn't like carrots, you could use sweet potatoes. If you didn't like sweet potatoes or find anything else, you could use asparagus. You can use anything you want.
And you just put a bunch of eggs in there.
I put 4 eggs in, a half cup of rye flour, a cup of panko breadcrumbs, and some grated pecorino romano.
Do you know, I go to the Chew's website a lot to get recipes to cook. I love you guys' website.
Not only do you do that, you also send your people from here to our website every now and
Yeah.
then. Don't worry, we know, and
Yes.
we think that's really cool.
Yes.
We love you on every level.
I love you all as well. You know, and I think one of the things that I love about you the most, I mean, it's the second best talk show on TV.
Absolutely, no question about it. Right now, we're both on the same #1 talk show.
But look, when I come to you guys' show, what I love is that I feel that there's love between all of you. You know, it seems like you guys hang out together or talk on the phone, like in my mind.
It's true. You know, we never would have chosen each other as roommates because we really didn't know each other. But
Yeah.
now that we've lived together for 4 years, it's feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
So we hang out on our time off. We like to get together.
I don't know where you have time off. How many restaurants do you have?
25.
Then I turned on the TV one day, and this was a year or so ago, and I saw you in Italy with Gwyneth Paltrow cooking.
Spain, but
Spain,
yes.
yeah. What were you doing?
Well, Martha was busy.
Look, I'm not going to try to drag you into my mess.
No reason
but
to.
Martha is a mess.
Everyone has good days and bad days. If you can catch everyone on a good day, it's going to be even more glorious.
You're right about that.
So we have these carrot frittelle. The carrots are actually from a farm called Phoenix Farm outside of Austin. I called my friend, the chef Bryce Gilmore, and said, "What's your favorite farmer?" He said, "This is my guy." And we made the carrots from this one. So we've got these little frittelle, and then I made this tomato jam, which is a slightly spicy jam made
You know
with
I love
tomatoes.
spicy.
I know you do. That's why I wanted to make sure that you try.
These are delicious by themselves. I taste the sweet from the carrot,
Right.
and I taste the from the cheese.
Right. And there's a little rye flour in there, so it gives that this almost kind of a flavor of the Eastern European deli, like a nice pastrami sandwich without any of that pesky meat.
These are really good.
Did you try a little bit of lemon on it? There you go. So that's a simple recipe based here. Then the next one that we're looking at is a grilled skirt steak with a cherry barbecue sauce. And it's delicious and a little bit spicy.
All right.
There's your little bite right there. This is from Bardenhagen Farms in northern Michigan.
It's red inside, just like I like it. I'm a real animal when I come to
You like it that way?
Yes.
Well, that's working out perfectly for me because I wasn't quite sure, and I didn't have any waiter to come out and take the temperature for your steak. So I cooked it the way I like to eat it, which is pretty simple. Good and simple. And then we have apple tart tatin. This is a 3-course meal you're going through in about 7 minutes.
Now, here's the thing. I never had sour cream on apple pie.
Well, you should try it because, I mean, you know, there's a lot of people that put, like, cheese on their apple pie.
I know, my father does.
Which is a little weird. I remember the guy in Taxi Driver had a slice of pie with cheddar cheese on it.
Yeah?
I didn't quite understand it, but this makes all the most sense in the world. It is a simple tart tatin, just caramel, butter, sugar, then puff pastry that you buy in the store. You bake it upside down for about 45 minutes, take it out like that, and bang.
Sorry.
What do you think?
I forgot you were here.
Well, what do you think about the sour cream on it? It's kind of nice, right?
I like the sour cream.
Right.
And I like this tartan.
I love that.
Thank you so much for being here. Mario, everybody. And you can find all these recipes at wendyshow.com, as well as Mario's new book, which is in bookstores now. It's called America Farm to Table. Everyone in our studio audience is going home with their copy. Up next, I'm going to challenge an audience member to a game of Race the Clock. Don't go far. Suzanne's still eating. Meet Erica Stevens from Detroit, Michigan. How you doing? We've got 30 seconds on the clock, and I'm going to ask you to answer this question. People behind me, you see the answer. Do not help her. Don't help her. This game is called Race the Clock. I like to call it Race My Heart. Okay. Real Husbands of Hollywood premieres in its 3rd season tonight on BET. I want you to name 4 of the Real Husbands of Hollywood, past or present. And go!
Okay, so you have, of course, Kevin Hart. You have Boris Kodjoe, obviously.
2.
You have Nick Cannon.
3.
And Paula Patton's husband.
Don't say a word.
Robert Dick.
Erica, we've got something very nice for you. Thanks for playing Race the Clock. We're going to send you for dinner at Empire Steakhouse here in New York City. And we'll be right back. Good job. This show is so ridiculous. I want to thank Mario Batali, Remy Ma, and my fabulous, ridiculous co-host. Tomorrow, we've got the very handsome Josh Duhamel stopping by, and we're going to give another deserving breast cancer survivor a fabulous head-to-toe makeover. I do so love you for watching today. And I'll see you next time, right here on Wednesday.